unproductive New Year's resolution. I mean is that they're not productive in a way that productivity is perceived now through current trends. These resolutions won't lead me to having a certain body type, a certain look, shape, my bank account overflowing with money or anything like this. What I mean by productivity is simply that these are actions that will lead to a goal. When you take that very simple definition, you realize that almost everything is productive. Eating is productive, it nourishes your body. Sleeping is productive. I don't think that's anything surprising though. Resting is productive. Everything is productive because it leads you to a good effect. Of course, I'm saying almost everything. So when you accept this definition of productivity as it is, you realize that you're actually maybe a bit busier than you think. You feel less guilty of doing things like resting, like maybe hobbies, doing nothing. So my first unproductive, productive New Year's resolution is moving towards analogue life. And I consider myself edgy at heart. I feel very uncomfortable whenever I like a trend and I follow a trend and I know this is a trend. Actually, that's good. That's a very good trend. We finally found something useful, and I hope it's not gonna be a micro trend. Let's take first and foremost, it is physical notes for me. So I bought this notebook. I was looking for a moleskin, but moleskins were so expensive. And I thought I don't need a moleskin. And I think it's Paper Dot. I have no idea what the brand is, but you see it's very small. It has this band. It has this band for a pen like this. I am slowly moving all of my notes from my phone into this. I hate my notes app on my phone. It's very hard to navigate, and I feel like it's going to be easier and more pleasurable for me. It's right on paper. Kind of private, but I'm gonna show you some of it. Here, for example, because I'm not a native English speaker, whenever I read a book in English, I write down the words that I don't understand and check them later. So I don't sit with my phone and translate it. So I can learn new words. You know, I remember them a bit better when I write them down on paper instead of typing down into Google Translate. I write down my favorite scents so I don't forget them. I write down quotes from books that I like. This is the biggest list I have. It's my favorite words that just sound very nice. So we have a few pages of it. I'm not gonna show it, but it's like Christmas gifts and birthday gift ideas. So whenever my friend or someone from my family mentions something, I just write it down. So I don't forget. Next thing is CDs, physical music. Like how nice it is to hold your favorite album in your hand. I started collecting CDs when I was about 12 years old, but at the time it was more for the way they looked on the shelf. I knew that it's kind of useless because I have Spotify. Why would I need it? Now I came to a point when I realized I don't know albums. How rare is it that you listen to an entire album without skipping, without fast forwarding, just from the start to the end and focus on it? I myself probably can tell you like maybe 3 albums that I've listened to this way, and I'm planning on buying a CD player next month, like one with the spinning CD, so you can see the way it looks because the CDs are usually very pretty, like the print on them. Standing one with a speaker, so I can finally use my CDs because they have been collecting dust forever. It's been a few years since I was 12, so you might think my collection is huge, but it's not because I sold most of them. But let me show you. Okay, a lot of Polish rap music, so you might not recognize them. This is
Trójkąt Warszawski by tego Hemingway.
cigarettes, because szlugie is cigarettes. And palafiory, so cauliflower. Quebona fide romantic psycho. I mean, it doesn't have any print on it. This one fell down the shelf, unfortunately, but it's product 47 by Oki. Oh, here it is. confetti from the concert. Sorry, yeah, so I gotta show it like this. The Best of Blondie. This one is very old and it's revival by Selena Gomez. So it has lived through so much. Yeah, this one I've had for like solid 6 years or more, maybe 7. Kind of guilty of this, but I used to be a Swiftie when I was younger. So, yeah. Taylor Swift. The print is nice though. I don't listen to Taylor Swift anymore. I have Kendrick Lamar. What was this album called? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Yes. Lana Del Rey. Born to Die. So it has these roses. Born to Die Deluxe Edition. I mean, it's Paradise Edition. With roses but in black. This is a very rare Quebo Fide album. It's also Romantic Psycho, but it's a limited edition with his photo. Red Hot Chili Peppers on Californication, yeah. Sorry, I don't remember the names of the albums. That's how much I do not listen to the entirety of albums. This one I stole from my mom. Sorry, mom. I know she's watching this now, but she probably doesn't understand me anyway. This one, this is handmade. Very nice idea. So it's printed here, and yeah, this is some like random city, you know, Paris House. That's how it was called. Paris House. Yeah. So that's also from the times of Taylor Swift for me. But the CD is pretty nice looking. It's blue like this. I would consider myself a regular guest of libraries, but I always came with an idea of what I want to learn, where I want to learn, where I want to learn. Yeah, what I want to take. Like a title in my head, and a library app open on my phone with a list and just searching for it mindlessly. But one day I realized that most of my favorite books from the library were books that I have stumbled upon accidentally while looking for something else. So I've decided, I recently done it, just go to the library and search through the categories that you like and just read every single title, look at every single cover that you find interesting, read the back, maybe open the first page, read the first page, and that's how now I'm deciding what I want to take with me. Another thing is stop insulting myself. It has so many points to this. First of all, I feel like since we can speak, we keep insulting ourselves, like kind of punishing ourselves for every mistake, saying, "Oh, I'm so dumb," "Oh, I'm such an idiot," stuff like this. And sometimes it's to punish ourselves, and sometimes I feel like it makes us feel like we prevent somebody else from saying that, so we don't get hurt. But the truth is, you can hurt yourself too. It's not that hard. If you repeat to yourself 20 times a day that you're an idiot, you might actually become one. So once you stop insulting yourself and stop hearing how dumb you are all the time from yourself, you kind of open your eyes to when somebody else does that. Because when somebody calls you dumb, you might not actually realize it because you hear it so much from yourself that you don't react to it, and that's not what's supposed to be happening, right? Or maybe in jokes, but even in jokes I try not to speak about myself this way. I mean, at least now I'm trying, because I'm not doing well in this one resolution yet, because I say such disgusting things to myself that I feel embarrassed to even admit it. And the last one is letting myself consume cringe media. Yeah, so everybody enjoys cringe media. Be for real. You have at least one thing that you like to watch that you feel secondhand embarrassment while you think of yourself doing it. And why does that happen? Who are we performing to while we're alone in our bedrooms, um, alone watching movies, playing games? Who are we performing for? There's nobody watching you, and I have realized this, that I sometimes stop myself from watching like a certain movie or something like this just because I feel like, oh, it's so cringe. What am I doing? But who is watching me? Who is watching me do that? Maybe you can even sometimes share what you're watching that is cringe, and you will realize how many people do it. And I am not embarrassed to say that I loved Bubble Boy, and I know you have something else that you love watching that is considered cringe, and let's not blame people for that. We all do it, and we like. What is cringe actually? It is like made up concept to embarrass people. There's no such thing. So it's okay. It's okay to watch things that make your guts tremble. That's okay. To jest jakby okay. That's what we say in Poland. So it's like okay. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of a I say it every time, but it's kind of a different video, but this channel just has no concept really. And I just want to yap and talk about the things that are interesting to me. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share your unproductive New Year's resolutions in the comments down below. Bye bye.